My name's Steven. I was excited to lead Parkview's team to Peru this year, and we were really excited to return to Huamachuco, which is a place that Parkview has been involved in a lot in the past. So we went to Peru with a team of 10 people. We had all types of ages, so all the way from 14 to 86, and so very large range as far as age was concerned for our trip. We went for a total of 10 days, which was a really good amount of time for this particular team. Our main ministry was in an area called Huamachuco. Parkview is part of planting that church there in Huamachuco originally, and so I remember being there over a decade ago with Parkview, and so we've been working with them for a long time. But the church in Huamachuco was wanting to start a new church, and so they have a mission church now in a place called Chochocanda, which is where we did ministry for the first few days, and it was a really great ministry. And so the first few days, what we did is we really started by getting a bunch of kids together. So we were playing soccer, doing all types of ministry with them, and while we were there, we saw so many different salvations and people come to know the Lord. And so that ministry at Chochocanda was very fruitful. We did VBS stuff, we had people going door to door, and then we would do a service at night, and we saw a lot of salvations while we were there, enough to where when we left, there was a church there. And so over 50 people came to know the Lord there in that location, and we're excited to start having church services with Pastor Nilton, who is the main pastor there in Huamachuco. And then we moved our location to help with the church, the main church there in Huamachuco, and we started going into this other area where there's all these volleyball fields and soccer fields where people are just hanging out. And so we started doing ministry there again. Started by getting the kids together, and then we'd have preaching at night, and again saw so many people come to know the Lord. And then our last night there in Huamachuco, we had a service there at the church. And so it's not a very big room, but when we first started, it was absolutely empty. And then by the end of it, it was standing room only outside of the building. And we saw about 25 salvations that day. So really great ministry that happened in Huamachuco. In total, we had over 125 professions of faith. And then also there's a new church that has started as a result of that ministry in a very unreached location of Huamachuco. And so great team, great results, and God really showed up in big ways.
I think one of the things that's really special about the trip is you're not just helping share the gospel, but you're also helping show Jesus to people in your actions, and you get a lot of opportunity to do that whenever you're hanging out with the kids or playing games or making salvation bracelets, where maybe you're not giving a gospel pitch, but they're seeing the gospel presented through the way that you're interacting with them. And I think that that's really unique about this trip specifically, where it's not just preaching all the time. Even though that's great, there is a level of hands-on, I'm living out who Jesus is in real time with people.
One of my favorite things about the trip was, just playing with the kids. It's such a small thing to us, but it's really, we love those kids, and it showed a lot when we left. But playing soccer, volleyball, a little bit of basketball, and just kind of hanging out. We can duck goose. It's just fun to be able to be there for the kids. And the team there was great. Marco, DeVicio, JJ, Fabi, great people, love the Lord, and just there to work and there to be his hands, his feet.
It was really cool to see the way that the ministries that we have here at Parkview carried on internationally, even though the people that are doing those ministries here weren't necessarily on our international team. With the sewing ministry, we got to give out a lot of the hats and the dresses and the bags that we made. We had a group of ladies on one of the nights in the first town, Chochocanda, who made us this cider coffee sort of thing, and we got to give them all bags, and they were really excited to get those. And we had kids that were just really, it was winter there, and so we got to give out winter hats to them, and they were really excited about that, along with the dresses and some t-shirts that someone had made that we got to give out, and they loved those a lot. And we got to have really fun dance competitions with them, with the best dancer in America, Stephen Shaw, as he told them. was also really cool to be able to pass out the Bibles from the VBS offering, because on one of the last nights, I think it was the last night that we were there, we had a church service in the actual church in Huamachuco with Pastor Milton, and at the end, whenever all the people came forward, he said, okay, we're just gonna pass out Bibles to all of these people that just got saved. And just seeing all of the hands just like reaching out and like kind of crowding, just like trying to get this Bible. So it was really cool to see that like this offering from a bunch of little kids in the United States is now going to all of these people in Peru. So like people that were anywhere from like 2 years old, little Esmeralda, the cutest person alive, to like these like men in their 50s or 40s who had gotten saved that night. So that was really cool to see.
And so we do a couple trips to Peru, and so we'll have maybe some trips to the jungle that aren't quite as easy to go to, but each summer we're planning on having one of these trips that really is possible for most people to go to physically. And so I hope that you pray about coming with us next year. We probably won't be in the exact same spot, but it'll be a similar type of mission trip that's not going to be too hard, where we're staying at hotels, we're treated pretty well, sleep okay while we're there. And I also just want to say thank you, Parkview, for all the financial support that you've given, all the prayers. I mean, we felt them every day, and it was truly the whole church worked to send us. The whole church was laboring in prayer while we were there, and God really showed up in a big way through this mission.
Hey, so this whole group, all of you asked for salvation from Jesus today?
Todos ustedes levantaron la mano para aceptarlo, para recibir a Jesús. ¿Sí? ¿Todos?
Great, that's great. Okay, hey, so, hey, tonight.